Hi, I'm Donna from Lost Closet 12, and I am here with you with a Flipped Friday. I'm adding an additional set of numbers for this week. When I first started at Flipped Friday, I used to break it all the way down. I had what sold, where I bought it, when I bought it, what it sold for, and where it sold for. I did include the shipping, and I just took that out. All my eBay sales, buyer pays shipping. This week, and maybe for here on out, I'll add this tidbit of information because I was curious. I'm like, oh, what, I didn't have a lot of dollar in sales, but my cost was so low, and what I sold it for is like 6-7 times more than my cost. So not including any fees. This is just what I paid, what I collected with the shipping and all. So, I mean, it's kind of interesting. Like, not all the numbers are there. Maybe I should, formulate with like what I paid in shipping and what I collected in shipping, because this is collected shipping too. However, 3 sales, one of them was eBay. So it was not like all the money I collected for shipping. It was one sale that I collected shipping, and I probably made $1 and change. Sometimes under $1, sometimes a little more than $1, but I always say like $1. So, yeah. So I had 5 sales. My cost was $10.96, and it sold for $76.98. That is, where am I? 602.9% gross return. So 600% return is pretty darn good. My fees, as you all know, they're like 3 to 5%. If you're a reseller, they're 3 to 5%, depending on what you sold and, where you land. If you had your stuff promoted, how much you sold on eBay versus Depop. And so I feel like that's pretty good. And I'm going to try to keep these numbers in my Flipped Friday. I think sometimes, not that anyone's left any negative comments, but sometimes I read negative comments on other, people's posts when they're like talking about what they're paying for their inventory, what it sold for, and I'm like, don't beat them up because they made money. You could, if you were highly selective and had that kind of time to go sourcing, traveling, paying your tolls, wear and tear in your car, find only the best items. It would take an incredible amount of time, an incredible amount of research while you're still in the store. I really enjoy reselling. I really enjoy thrifting. And if I don't make $20 an item or $50 an item, I'm okay with that. I'm okay making $5 on an item because it went to a good home. So, enough rambling. And we're going to just jump right into it. Up first, I didn't even say. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. This is for the July 11th through the 17th. I have 5 items to go over with you. Earth Origins, size 7, eco-friendly Chelsea boot, brown ankle, minimalist boho. They were red, white, and blue pickup, $5.14. They sold for $18 on Depop, and they were written in July of 25. So they took a year to sell. And I probably just rewrote that. Let me see. I rewrote that. Oh, no, I didn't. Nope. No, it's not a rewrite. I feel like, excuse me, that I just did. This one also took a minute to sell. This is Coldwater Creek Cardigan Wool Blend, mixed cable knit, open front. And that doesn't even say front. Light cream. It's a sweater, I believe it's short sleeve. It's short sleeve. That was a bins pickup, cost me approximately $2. That was written in September of 24, so that did take a while to sell. It sold for $13.99 on Depop. Maybe it would have sold faster if I correctly spelled front. But, that happens. I mean, I'm not saying it's okay. I do sometimes go through my listings and proofread it, where I'm actually reading word for word. I try to read it this way and forward and backwards to help me catch all my, or any, I can't say all, I used to be really bad, I'm better now. These are Bionic Women's Rest Bella Toe Post Sandal Comfort Shoe Flat Thong Black Thong. That's what it says, black thong. I read it backwards. These were bins pickup. $1.23 is what they cost me. They were written in December of 24, sold for $16 on Poshmark. And I'm going to look to see. So I've been doing a lot of rewriting. My screen is blinking at me. I don't know why it does that. It just blinks every now and again. This was rewritten in January, so wasn't just rewritten. This is what I mean. Not every quick flip is going to, is this the quick one? Yeah, it's not slow. Okay, this was written in March. It's an Old Navy dress. It's a long maxi dress, and I thought it was stupid cute. The brand is Old Navy, and yeah, I knew it would do well just because it was a cute. I liked the style. What size was it? It was a large. I mean, not like a fantastic size. If it was like a extra large or 2X, it probably would have done better. But this one sold pretty quick. It was written in March, April, May, June, July. So 4 months to sell is pretty good. Under 3 months is fantastic. But 4 months, I mean, this was written right before the season and it sold in the first season. So I'm not going to say it's a bolo, but it's a style to maybe add to your inventory. Old Navy red polka dot midi dress, large flutter cap sleeve, rayon belted v-neck. And this had the belt with it. And this was a bins pickup. Cost me $1.11. It was written in March of 26. It sold on eBay for $15. And you know, eBay, they will also pay the shipping, so they probably paid, I can tell you because it's up here. They paid me $11 to ship it, so they were probably way on the other side of the country. So that's what the flip tab says anyway. This I've had for a while. I really did like it, but it's not my style. I like the print and the colorway. Women's extra large racerback tank top, relaxed fit boho arty lightweight by Love You Dear. And this, okay, no, I did miss it. Okay, this is a bins pickup, cost me 48 cents, and was written in May of 25, and it sold for $11.99. So I mean, 48 cents and it sold for 12. I mean, that's a no-brainer, right? I mean, I'm happy with that. I'm okay with that. And I'm sorry I'm shaking you. And what was I looking for to see if this was a rewrite, a recent rewrite? No, it was rewritten in November of last year. And last but not least, I don't have my complete cost of goods. I feel like that day we picked up a lot of bags of toys at the Red, White, and Blue. I love the Red, White, and Blue because they have tons of bags. And I don't know if you've heard me say before, I happen to like to go through the bags. I should order a thread box or something because I like the element of surprise. Even though sometimes you're a little disappointed, you think something is one thing and then you get it out of the bag and you're like, oh, no, I was wrong. But if I remember correctly, we picked up a lot of bags of toys, and my average cost per listing that I was going to make was approximately $1. So that's what I wrote down. And these are Super Mario Brothers minifigure Cat Mario. I wrote Cat Mario twice. Flying Squirrel Nintendo. So that was a mistake on my part. This was written in October of 24. And where I'm lying too. I had two eBay sales, and this sold on eBay for $3.50. So I was running a sale. So that's why that went really cheap. I mean, if you have something a really long time, and it doesn't matter if you think it's good, if you've had something for a year, 2 years, and it hasn't sold, and you don't recall any offers, excuse me, any offers on it, it's just gonna, I mean, for me, I'm not telling you what to do, but for me, if I've had something for a year or two, I start reducing the price 6 months in. But outside of like a 10-15% sale, you want to get it gone. Like maybe that's not a hot item anymore, or maybe you want to look at the title and make sure that there's nothing written wrong. You just want to move it out so you have room to get something better in. If you resell and thrift, and I don't thrift a lot, I used to thrift once a week, and now it went down to like once a month, and now it's like every other month, because I really don't have a whole lot of time to write new listings. So I'm lucky to get 3 to 5 a day, and that would be if I was on vacation from my job. I think I write about 125 listings a month, give or take, depending on what I'm writing and how many hours I worked at my regular job, and if I have anything else going on. But the more you do it, the more you learn, the more you recognize stuff. So you buy the Mario Brothers lot of toys, and a year and a half later you still have it. It's okay to sell it cheaper. You're like, okay, these little tiny figures aren't doing so well, so I'm going to learn about something else. Or maybe you misspelled Mario Kart, or maybe it's grossly overpriced. I don't know. That's for you to like investigate. But I will sell stuff for $3.50 to get it out. I already put the work in, and it cost me $1, so I still made money. So what? My eBay fees was $1.57. So, and it was $3.50 and $6 and change in shipping. So even if you take the I probably made like 50 cents. I'll tell you. So now I'm all curious for myself. If this page will come up, I will tell you. Did I even put it in here? Oh, I'm lying to you. They paid me $7 to ship it. They probably overpaid on shipping, because I paid just under $6. They paid me $7 and change, and I paid just under $6. So I made $2.69 on that. Is it a great flip? No. Did I make money on it? Yes. Will I, run out and buy more Mario little minifigures? Probably not. So that's that. Well, anyway, this is enough rambling for me today. And yeah, I already went over my percentages. So thanks for watching and staying until the end. Don't forget to like and comment, and let me know if you as a reseller would sell something for $3.50, or am I just the silly one who will? I already bought it, I cleaned it, I photographed it, I invested time. At least I'm getting my money back in a little extra. So yeah, thanks again, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.